The latest Overwatch patch is now available for testing on the PTR, and includes buffs for Mercy, Reaper, Roadhog and Symmetry. So let's quickly run down what's new, and then we can take a look at how these changes will impact the game. Mercy's ultimate cost has been reduced by 15%, and her healing while in Valkyrie has been boosted from 50 to 60 points per second. Reaper's shotgun spread randomization has been reduced by 50%, and the life-stealing effect of his damage has also been boosted from 20 to 30%. Roadhog's shotgun got a similar change to its randomization, and it will also now cluster more of the projectiles closer to the centre of the spread. His chain hook has also been changed. The delay before pulling in a target has been reduced, and a target hit with the hook will now have their momentum reduced even more than it was before. Also, the cooldown now begins immediately when the skill is used, rather than after the hook returns to him. Roadhog also had a bug fix that previously caused close range targets to fly much further than expected. However, after the bug was fixed, they still wanted to keep some of that knockback burst it provided, so the knockback maximum velocity has been increased and its horizontal recoil reduced. Symmetra's primary fire has been buffed and will now charge 20% faster. Every character's jump height has also been changed to be more consistent across the hero roster, and a couple new Easter eggs have also been added. First of all, let's take a look at Mercy. This change is pretty much reverting some of the side effects to her nerf back in August. That patch saw her healing per second reduced from 60 to 50. However, as a side effect, it also made her ultimate charge slower. Now reducing its cost by 15% brings it back closer to where it would have been before. The drop in healing also made her ultimate less effective. However, this new patch reverts Valkyrie's healing per second back up to 60, putting it back where it was a few months ago. The net result of these new changes, along with the previous nerf, is still an overall nerf for Mercy, but she will be a little bit stronger in this patch than she is right now on the live servers. However, it's unlikely to be enough to cause any massive shift in the meta, where Ana has taken over the main healer role for a lot of players. Reaper's changes enhanced what he's already good at, shooting things up close, but still leave him weak in most encounters where ranged heroes or crowd control shuts him down. His pick rate is very low, with overbuff putting his pick rate at about 2% across all ranks and less than 1% in the higher ranks, and without shoring up his weaknesses, this is unlikely to change. This is a good buff, but probably not good enough in this current meta. Roadhog has always been a hero who suffered from inconsistency, and this patch looks to rectify that. We've seen changes in the past to make his hook more consistent, and by reducing the target's momentum even more when being hooked and decreasing the delay before pulling them in, hook shots should now in theory become even more reliable. The consistency of his scrap gun has also been improved, and its spread pattern adjusted to cluster more of the projectiles towards the centre. This should reward accuracy more and mean that there are less edge cases where damage is either super high or super low because of the weapon's uncontrollable spread. Roadhog's changes are pretty much just a reaction to the bug fix to stop the bug fix from becoming a nerf. This is potentially enough to raise Roadhog's popularity. Being able to secure a hook at the start of a teamfight can be huge, and now if he's more consistently able to land headshots, his burst damage should also rise. Keep an eye on him over the coming weeks, especially with a new hero likely to be released at BlizzCon, the meta could change. Symmetra's change is a straight buff that's a follow-up to her previous rework. The damage of her primary fire will now ramp up faster, making her more lethal at close range. However, in a very similar situation to Reaper, getting into close range means facing a lot of crowd control, and this is not something a damage boost will help with. However, with that said, if you are a fan of Symmetry and play her anyway, this change will certainly be welcome, as it's a pretty reasonable damage boost. Finally, jump heights have been balanced out across the hero roster, so everyone can make the same jumps onto and over obstacles. A tribute to Mike Morhaime has been added to Blizzard World, and we also got some new singing voice lines on Busam.
Get them doggies out tonight. Yeah.
What do you think of these new changes? Will it make enough difference to Reaper and Symmetry? Will Roadhog rise in popularity? Let me know in the comments below. As always, this is James for Cass, saying thanks for watching, and enjoy the game.